Alright guys, welcome to the video. I'm super excited to have you guys on here. And if you watch the end of this video literally will change your life as it did for me. So right now you're probably either in university, in high school, or remember you dropped university, or you're kind of just starting out in the actual agency game, right? And you probably have first few clients, maybe you signed a few clients already, and maybe even hit that first 10K month, right? Even better. Keep in mind, I was in your exact position a year and a half ago. So for some context, I dropped out of university in about August of 2022. I started my agency September 1st, 2022. I actually joined a course, and I also got a mentor, more importantly, which I'll kind of explain on actually how that worked exactly later on. But now I pretty much have financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, and I could live wherever I want. I live in Dubai, Cape Town, go on massive trips there with other entrepreneurs, networking there. And most importantly, the money doesn't really matter, right? The most important things that matters is the three freedoms, right? So I have financial freedom, time freedom, and also location freedom. I started my agency on September 1st, 2022. I moved to Dubai September 13th, 2023. I moved into my Dubai penthouse on January 13th, I believe as well, 2024, right? No one else is doing this. Name one person who's in the space who moved to a Dubai penthouse about 15 months after they dropped university and were at $0 a month, right? Nobody else. And the only reason no one else has been able to do this is because they didn't have a mentor at the start. So when I was first starting out in my agency, I literally had a mentor, right? I joined a course, like I said, I also got a mentor. Now, looking back, about 90 to 95% of the progress and the growth was because of the mentor. I used all his tactics to sell. I used all his tactics to get clients, all his tactics to do outreach, all his tactics to do service delivery. You know, the course actually helped quite a lot with mindset, but besides that, pretty much everything was used to mentor. And when I joined that course, I was surrounded with literally hundreds of other agency owners, and I was looking around and I realized I was getting insane progress, signing so many fucking clients back to back, super fast. And while everyone else in the course wasn't getting nearly the same amount of progress as I was, right? I was getting absolutely insane results. Literally in the first 5 months of doing this, I went from 0 to 30K per month as a university dropout. No sales experience, no agency experience, nothing, right? And I was looking around in the course and I realized, how am I progressing so much faster? I had the exact same amount of time with these guys, and the only difference was because I had a mentor at the start. So around after 4 to 5 months after starting the agency and dropping university, I decided to book a plane ticket to Greece and Portugal. And it's actually where I met up with Jordan and Nick, who I am still living with today in Dubai, in Europe. And we're actually all in Marbella right now, living in a massive villa, all living together. And I've literally traveled with other agency owners to Bali, Cape Town, Greece, Portugal, Dubai, Miami, all these crazy places, right? So after I achieved that first initial point, I proved everyone wrong, right? So when I was first starting out, everyone told me that I wasn't gonna make it. Everyone told me, when are you gonna get a job? Why the fuck are you dropping university? Like, this just isn't gonna work. Like, everyone's going down this path of going to the 9 to 5. I need to escape right now. And this is like the chance to do it. So I'm taking that chance and I'm going to escape. And I just literally proved I'm wrong, right? The only reason that you're going to make this work is if you have a mentor, right? I've literally seen guys, and I'm going to get into case studies later on, and I'll explain why this is the case, right? Because I've literally seen guys run courses for 12 months, 15 months, even 2 years, barely get any results. And then I start to mentor them, and then they go from like 1K month to 10K month in 13 days. I'll get into exactly how that worked in a few minutes here, but let me just explain a few other things. But literally, if you don't make this SMA thing work, you're probably going to work a 9 to 5. You're probably going to just stay in the old negative thought and loop patterns you were in the past, and just pretty much just accomplish not really much with their life, right? I've literally been in these courses, guys. I've seen what happens when people don't have mentors, and most of them just drop out of the course. They don't end up paying the payment plans, and they simply just don't get results, right? The reason why courses don't work as well, because there's no personalized effect to it, right? When someone comes to me with a problem, I know their exact solution because I've literally been through that problem myself, right? But with the course, it's all kind of blanket statements. All the methods are outdated of outreach, all the sales tactics don't work in every single niche. The mindset's great, right? But most of the stuff doesn't exactly work, right? And it didn't really work for me. Like I said, I literally got 90 to 95% of my growth and progress from my mentor. And if I didn't have the mentor at the start, I would not have gone from 0 to a Dubai penthouse in 1 year. No one else in the market could actually say that, which is absolutely crazy. And since I had a mentor at the start, I realized having a mentor was the golden ticket to scaling extremely fast to record numbers in literally no time. And back in the day, my driving factors was, to be honest, to say like, fuck you to all the haters who didn't believe in me. But now I'm trying to switch that, and I literally have switched it now. And that's the only reason I'm mentoring, is because I want to literally give back and just find fulfillment in helping other people and mentor them along the way of their journey, right? Now, for some context, the only reason why these mentees have got insane results is because they were literally in the exact same position as you, and all they did was just book in a call, right? So I'm not going to force you to book in a call, but if you do, I guarantee your life will change if we actually decide to accept you into the mentorship as it is an interview. Now let's talk results, right? So for example, the only reason I'm saying this, and the only reason I have so much conviction in having a mentor, is because I've done this with all my mentees, and they've literally been in these courses, guys, for over 12 months, right? 15 months, close to a year, barely get any results, then come to me, and in the first few weeks, they're hitting 10K, 20K, 30K a month, right? So, for example, Joe, he was in the most famous course. I'm not going to exactly mention which one it was. He was in that course for literally 12 months, making 2K, 3K per month max, only signed a few clients in those 12 months, right? No personalization, no one-on-one mentoring, no helping his mindset personally, no sales process optimization, like literally nothing, right? And what happened is I literally took him from 0 to 30K per month in the first 60 days of me mentoring him, right? So he was in the wrong niche. Didn't have the right mindset, didn't have the right sales process, didn't have the right outreach methods. All the systems were fucked because he was using those old, outdated systems from that course he was in. So like I said, he was literally in a course for an entire 12 months. And you guys have two options. You can either join those courses, get no results, and then 12 months later come to me after and just waste so much more time, so much more money, and get no results. Or you can just do yourself a favor, take action now. All you have to do is literally just book in a call. And if you guys aren't convinced enough to book in a call, I'm gonna get into more stuff later on. But like I said, the only reason he got these results was because he got a mentor, right? Same as Omid as well, which I pop up on the screen. He was literally in that course also for close to 12 months as well. Barely got any results, only signed a few clients, and then boom, got me as a mentor, and then literally swapped a new niche, built out all the new systems, helped the mindset, boom, 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 and literally went from 0 to 20K per month in the first 30 days, right? I guarantee you guys, nobody else in the market is getting the results. Please name one person who's done that. No one, right? Similar to Sam Will. These guys actually weren't in a course, but they were just trying to freestyle it, just trying to figure out themselves. And what happened is they were doing this for close to 12 months themselves, really struggling, only making a few grand a month. They're in the wrong niche. And then we swapped into the right niche and then literally took them from 0 to 50K per month in the first 95 days, right? And also Tarek as well. He was actually, this is my most famous one. He was actually in the course for over 12 months and only making 2K per month. And he actually dropped down. That was his max MRR. Dropped down to 1K per month at the time I started to mentor him, as you can see on the Stripe account. And then literally 13 days after I started to mentor him, he hits 10K per month, right? So he was literally in that course for an entire 12 months and then only making 1K per month. And then literally just 13 days after I started to mentor him, 10K months, boom, like that, moves out to Costa Rica and starts living his life. And also Jordy as well. I don't think Jordy actually joined any courses, but he was literally just trying to freestyle, just figuring out himself and really just struggling. And then boom, swapped a new niche, went from 0 to 8K profit weeks in the first 45 days. And he was literally in high school and he was making 4 times his teacher salary. And it was a crazy, I'll have to tell you guys a story later, but it was definitely pretty funny. Also Ryan and Harry, they were just really struggling. I think they actually joined a few courses before in the past and then wasting their time and then went from 0 to 15K per month in the first 60 days, right? Same as Robert as well. He was really just trying to figure out himself. And then he literally just went to me. I helped him out. After one coaching call, he went from 3K a month to 13K a month in the first 30 days. So let me ask you this. How would your life change if you started making 20, 30K per month and you were able to travel and network with other entrepreneurs, live in these massive Greece villas, Portugal villas, and literally just ask yourself, how would your life change, right? Would people view you differently? Would your parents view you differently? Would all your haters view you differently? Would your old friends view you differently? Probably, and they will. And that's exactly what I've been able to achieve with literally all my mentees who sign up and also myself as well. I could talk about results for ages, similar to Aaron as well. He was also about to join a course. He decided to go with me and he said it was the best decision he ever made, right? He literally went from 0 to 15K per month in the first 87 days while working a 9-to-5 job he was making 100K per year from. And what happened is he literally decided to quit that job after he started making all this money and then moved to Mexico with his girlfriend, having the absolute time of their life. You guys should definitely check in the client interview. As well as James as well, went from 0 to 10K a month in the first 45 days after just one one-on-one call with me. Owen as well, he literally made a YouTube video. He literally personally posted a YouTube video, said he made 3K today in MRR profit just because of Eric Kavelaars. Kahu as well, he literally booked 12 appointments in the first 48 hours of joining just because he had a mentor, right? And he was literally in that course before, barely got any results, and then boom, got a mentor, and then literally 12 meetings the first 48 hours pretty much on autopilot. And he actually just texted me, he literally just hit a 7K profit week, and actually that client interview is going to be coming. We're going to try to go from 0 to 50K a month in the first 2 months. Niv as well, he was hovering around 10K, 15, 20K per month, and then boom, 2 weeks into the mentorship, we hit a 10K profit week, and we're going to be scaling to 50K per month in the first 30 days, 45 days or so. And I can literally scroll on for ages and just show you guys all the actual client results here, but there's tons of them. So to finally wrap this up, I'm going to mention 3 key pillars that allowed me to scale from 0 to a Dubai penthouse in literally 1 year. And the first one is obviously having a mentor. The second one is able to travel. And the third one is actually able to network as well. Now, what I've done is I've literally combined all these 3 things that have allowed me to scale in record time into the mentorship program, right? So first of all, I'm going to personally mentor you, and also my top mentees are also going to mentor you as well, that are going to allow you to scale like crazy, right? I literally want you guys on this case studies page. I want your name to be on the next one, right? So when you actually book an interview call, if we actually decide to accept you in, make sure you are giving this your all, and make sure you go fully all in and take massive action in the next 90 days or less. Your life is going to change drastically forever, right? You're literally going to be able to live in these massive Greece villas, these Portugal villas, live in Dubai, Thailand as well. I've literally got multiple mentees right now who are all living in these places together, and the only reason they've been able to do this is because A, I mentored them, and also B, they networked with each other, and also C, they are starting to travel with each other, right? So none of this would have been possible if they didn't have me as a mentor. Now, I've literally spent the entire past 2 years gaining all this knowledge, all this system from hundreds of other people to put all inside this one mentorship. And if we decide to accept you into the mentorship after you do book an interview call, which you should right now if you actually want to do change your life, which all these other mentees have done, right? And that's literally the only difference between you and them is they literally just took action and just booked a call literally just 3 months ago, 6 months ago max, right? So if you do want to get similar results, All you have to do is just book in a call. If you don't feel like you want to book in a call, I don't want you in here, right? I only want guys to be booking a call who are extremely hungry, extremely dedicated, have an extremely positive growth mindset, and are overall just fun to be around, right? So what's actually included in mentorship, right? You're going to access to me as a mentor. So I'm literally going to mentor you personally and help you scale to 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, even 100K per month in record time, like I have done with all my mentees. Now, the second thing is you're actually going to get my other mentees to help you as well. They're going to mentor you as well. I know these guys are super, super high value. They're all doing 30K, 50K per month plus. So any problem you're going with, I'm going to solve it. Anything that you're struggling with, I'm going to solve it. And I'm literally going to show you how to book in at least 10 to 15 plus meetings every single day on autopilot like I have done with all my other mentees. Also to close at extremely high close rates. Also to have show up rates maximized as well. And also have insane service delivery, which is going to allow you to get unlimited referrals from all your clients. And also a bunch of other stuff as well. So you're also going to get weekly niche specific group mastermind calls. So pretty much everyone who's in the real estate niche or everyone who's in home improvement niche, all the mentees are all going to join at the same time. We're all going to have an absolute time of our lives and literally just sharing value and just helping everyone out. You also get a bunch of other weekly bonuses calls that I won't really mention on here. On top of this, you're also going to access a bunch of the resources as well, which I've literally personally crafted and condensed all my past 2 years of knowledge I've gained from SMMA into this package. On top of this, you're also going to be able to network and travel with other guys, like I mentioned, live in the massive Greece villas, Portugal villas, all this stuff. And also a few other bonuses I won't really mention here. But besides that, I'm going to tell you guys this. You literally have two options. So the first option, you can just act like you never watched this video, never take action, never book in a call, never move to Dubai, never travel, never network with these top guys, and continue down the road of absolute hell in these negative feedback loops and go to 9 to 5, right? Or literally just make the smartest decision you've ever made, as everyone else in the mentorship has, and just book an interview call, right? That's all you have to do. No pressure. It's not going to be anything crazy. We're not going to use any crazy sales tactics on you. We're literally going to make sure you actually qualify for the mentorship in the first place. And if we do decide to step you in, make sure you're ready to take massive, massive action and change your life, right? Because literally the only difference between all my mentees and you is just 3 to 6 months ago, all they did is just book in a call. And majority of them have gone to 30K, 40K, 50K a month in the first few months of us working together. And literally right now, a bunch of them are getting set up in Dubai right now as we speak. And the only difference between you and them, like I said, was they booked in a call 3 to 6 months ago. And they're all just traveling around, having a really fun time with all the other mentees as well, and literally just living their dream life, right? That's the whole point of this. I just want to achieve your guys' dream life in the next few months or less. And listen, one last thing. The only reason why this wouldn't work is if you're not fully committed and you don't take massive action. So this is an extremely, extremely rare and limited opportunity, and we literally don't take on absolutely everybody. But if you're actually serious about drastically change your life in an extreme short amount of time, all you have to do is just book an interview call below and apply for the mentorship. And by the way, this is not an easy solution if you don't want to do the hard work. So when you actually do apply for the mentorship in the scheduling page on Calendly, make sure you guys actually give me a few reasons why we should accept you into the mentorship in the first place, which you could also explain more on the actual interview itself, right? Don't overthink it, keep it a few seconds max. But besides that, please make the right decision and help out your future self and change your life. I'll see you guys inside, and good luck.